what I'm about to do, I was just looking outside. I see a racing police officer just walking around looking like he walking straight. He just look. I don't know what he doing. He don't look all beat up though. But I'm just saying, it was just I don't know. It was not. It was really not my problem. He just kind of tried to walk a little strong. I don't know what the I don't know if that was him that I just seen again. I'm saying here, man. I just, oh, anyway, so I I'm about to go up in here soon, but I'm about to turn in this blue jacket so I can walk up in here though. Shit. I gotta take it. I gotta ask I want these reports because some of this stuff is concerning to me, and I just want to go ahead and address it. To what's my phone on mute the whole time. I didn't take it off of mute. I'm looking at me about this stuff. I'm gonna come home. I'm not gonna have my phone in my tablet right now so I can use my for something for later. So I usually use both of them when it's but right now. I really don't have. Because, oh, okay, so Fuck. I can I got no goddamn identification card. Fuck that. Oh, yeah, I got on wallet. I like it. Wallet, actually. Are you records here? Are you in records department? Okay, what's your name? Yeah, I'm Jasmine Renee Davis. Here to ask and get some records here. Um, there are specific records, but there's some from 2019. And so I don't have the case number, but I'm asking if you can pull up that record. And I made the report. So I am Jasmine Renee Davis, JasmineRenee Davis. Oh no, I won't do that.
Well, we need to get a parking ticket taken care of.
I didn't say 2019.
I got that yesterday.
I said 2019.
The LEC, but my lot's closed.
Yeah, that is important to me. I don't know how important it is to you, but so just ask, say the year. Don't quote me on that.
What do you mean?
popping up on these damn tickets. They be like 200 and 300 for one goddamn ticket. I wonder why they just throwing these motherfuckers around like that. That shit add up. How many reports do you have with my name for 2019?
Can we just ask Detective Clayford? He's the one.
Can you print out the sheet of just the listings, like just the names of the reports for 2019? How much does that cost? How much does it cost for that sheet of per? No, I'm not saying don't worry about it. I'm asking how much does it cost? Like how, but is it for page? It's not 25 cents per page?
For the initial page, it's $1.25, and then any additional pages is 25 cents.
Okay, so what is the name of the form that you're printing out?
It will be an activity log or a call log.
An activity log or a call log?
Yep, give me one moment.
Oh, can you rephrase that? I don't know what you mean by that. Hmm.
Yeah. It's probably under my wife's name. Yeah. Yes. Thank you. As soon as I saw, I peeked around, I'm like, I think that's Chris, and I'm like, I'll take it. Thank you. Thanks, Chris. Have a good one. You too. Give me one moment, please.
These motherfuckers swear they can fight. When she talking about she not about to charge me. I'm not about to do this with y'all today. No, I didn't.
You know what? I have all the time in the world. I'm not even.
She told me how much something was gonna be, but then she don't even know how the fuck to do it if she can do it. Come on, now, this shit. Don't blame your administration. You choose to keep working there. Now, come on now. Shit, so handle yourself. Try to handle me all the goddamn time and beat me up because you don't want to look super because you happy where you at. In a fucking cubicle. Not even. Shit. Because if I search for all the shit that I did pay for, my shit will look way better than this shit. If I had to pick that shit up every day, put it in the park, and move my shit around every motherfucking day. She taking this shit too far, saying I don't want anything specific. I didn't even get that far yet. That's what I'm saying. They be in so big of a hurry, man. Like, it's so insulting. I'm Jasmine Renee Davis. What's the problem? I don't even know you. You don't know me. What you talking about? Oh, what racing
My name
police
is
department?
Detective Tung Tung Sahor.
Hmm.
So we need your help, Jasmine Renee Davis.
About
So we
what?
have an investigation that we need your help to solve.
Oh, what's the problem?
Okay, so we found a deer running around downtown Racine. Have you heard about the deer that's been running
No, I
downtown
didn't know if
Racine?
someone was coming back over here to talk to me or whatever, and I don't want them to try to blame me for them
Oh no,
not
no
being
one's
able
gonna
to do
blame
their
you,
job.
Jasmine Renee Davis.
No, I'm not saying that. What's up, though? Because I'm doing something.
Oh, you're doing something? Okay, we're gonna use a quick call. So
How?
Jasmine Renee Davis.
What?
So Jasmine Renee Davis, as the detective of Tutu Sahor, we need your help because we're under
Please do
investigation.
not mark up my papers or anything.
We're not marking up the papers, man. We need your help for an investigation to solve. We're not harassing you or anything. Jasmine Renee Davis.
What?
So we found a deer and supposedly somebody decided to let the deer run. So we
Mm.
need your investigation to find the person that let the deer be released because apparently it was from
Alright,
somebody's
there's not a
farm.
way for me to specify
And
twenty
that deer
nineteen, so that's why
definitely
it's
did not
highlighted for
run.
you. This is everything.
Oh, but that's why I asked you not to mark my paperwork. I didn't want it to
Then I
have
can
any
reprint it for you.
markings.
Jasmine
But
Renee Davis,
you
why
have
are you
to.
marking your
I'm
paperwork?
talking to someone else, and
Jasmine Davis,
so
we need your help. Where can we help you?
can you print that without any markings on there, please? Because I don't appreciate that
Jasmine
reading.
Renee Davis,
May I
where
see
can we
those?
help you?
May I see those forms? Can I see what you? Can I? May I see that, please? No, I didn't pay for those, so I'm not. I was
You don't
saying,
have to pay for it.
can you show me what you? Can you show me what you have right there?
I'm
Okay.
reprinting it for you.
Okay, so if you have markings on the page, that's what I was saying. I just want to make sure that there's no markings.
Here we go.
Okay, you're gonna move those out of the way so that I can be
Did you
able to
want the
grab those
unmarked one?
papers. I want, yes, that's what I
Okay,
request,
here you go.
that you don't highlight my papers, but that's not all I came here for. So what is this here? What did you hand to me? Can you answer my question, please? Are you going to be able to do your job? Just because I'm on the phone, I'm talking to you. I'm not worried about talking to anybody else. I'm asking you, what did you hand me here?
You asked me for all the calls from 2019 in regards to your name. I can't just I can't print off just the calls from 2019, which is why I highlighted it for you. You said you didn't want it highlighted, so I reprinted it for you. It's on the 4th page.
How come this right here is kind of like run on? Like let's see here. Like this is information is collapsing on one another. It's on printed on top of one another like that.
What's on top of each other?
I don't really know. These are words that are not supposed to be on top of one another like that.
I don't know why it's this way. It's your sex, race, and date of birth.
Is it the
Yes,
same on that print?
It's the same paper.
And does it run on top of one another like
Yes.
this? Why would you run it on top of one another?
I don't have control over that. I just print paper.
So who is in charge of the actual paperwork that would put these documents in here like that?
Me, though.
On your investigation.
Okay, so they'll just reach out when it's released then, or?
Jasmine Renee Davis,
What's the problem?
what are you currently doing right now?
I'm talking to you on this phone. What's the problem?
I thought you were talking to somebody else.
Why are you worried? Why are you worried about what I'm doing? What's up? Well, you don't have to be on my phone because I don't know what you're talking about.
My phone. I can be on your phone whenever I want.
Okay, well then understand. What? Oh no. I don't even know how would I get this is all abbreviated and I don't even know what this stuff means and how
You
to.
wanted your activity report, and that's what I printed off. I asked you if you wanted the report separately. You said no, you just wanted the report.
That's not what I said.
Okay, so you want them individually.
I did not tell you that I don't want any reports.
You said you wanted the activity.
You asked me what report from
You
2019,
said all of them.
and I did not say I do not want a report.
I don't understand what you're saying. It's contradicting.
I'm doing what?
It's contradicting.
What
You're
is
not
contradicting? What is
I'm not
contradicting?
understanding what you're asking.
You are being dishonest to say that I said that I don't want to report. And so how don't you understand it? So because you have all your staff here and police officers that will blink, clink, 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 that does not give you a reason to be dishonest because you can also be arrested for obstruction. You're obstructing the law right now by being dishonest. And all I said was, I don't understand what it means. What's up? What's up? So you all about to attack me for what? Y'all gonna have to call me back. Handle your shit yourself. I'm Jasmine Renee Davis. I really ask of you all right now to really get your whole conduct together right now, because I am not going to appreciate the way that y'all are doing me right now.
What do you need? One of my ladies here to print out for you.
No, I'm Jasmine Renee Davis.
I know who you are.
No, you don't. Who are you?
I'm the supervisor.
What's your name?
What did you need, Jasmine?
You gonna keep disrespecting me by calling me Jasmine instead of my name?
What did you need from us today?
We're okay. So this is what I'm not going to do. I don't care who you work with. I don't care about any of that, because what you're not going to do is allow her to be dishonest. And then you coming over here calling me Jasmine. Do you understand? I've asked you multiple. No, I'm Jasmine Renee Davis, not Miss Davis. You understand that? And so you are committing a crime by calling me what I don't want you to call me, my actual name. All I said was that I don't know what this stuff says. And then she went on some kind of stuff saying, trying to just find something to accuse me of.
And I did hear that she gave you what you asked for.
No, she did not.
Well, we'll get someone else here. If you're not happy, we'll get a sergeant up here to talk to you, okay?
For what?
You're not happy with our answers.
You're not giving me the information that I'm asking you for, and then you're lying. And so is your sergeant going to print out the paperwork?
You would print the same exact.
This is not what I asked for. You said this is what I asked for. Is you saying bring your sergeant so they can have their body cam?
That's fine. I will go get the
No,
sergeant for you.
no, disorderly conduct where? What's up? No, I don't gotta go nowhere. I'm gonna stand right here. Because what y'all not about to do is sit up here and aggravate the fuck out of me because y'all lazy and can't do y'all goddamn job. Because they trying to trick me on some bullshit, and I'm gonna pay for these papers while y'all stealing.
We'll go to window 4.
For what? You got capabilities to print over there? Because I've been I did not do anything wrong to them, and they're not giving. I'm asking simple questions. But can you print out over there? Because that's what I came here for.
Yeah, I'm just asking to slide over.
Oh, you said you are gonna print out. You gonna give me the stuff I asked for?
I don't know what you're asking for. You just step over here.
But what am I stepping over there for?
So I can talk to you at this window so they can continue business at this window.
I have business here. So what I came here for, can you do it over there?
I'm going to ask you to step over to this window so that they can continue business here. If I need to rope them in, I will.
What you mean rope them in? They're not doing their job, and then they're trying to make it seem like I'm committing a crime here, and this is the reason why I have trouble. First of all, I did not say anything inappropriate. Whoever that is was dishonest and said that I told her that I did not want to report. That never came out my mouth. Then she gonna try to blame me as if I don't know what I'm talking about. And then she said I'm contradicting myself. She immediately is attacking me. And then making unlawful statements to public servants out here to y'all. Those are all serious crimes. And then the other one is constantly calling me Jasmine. I'm Jasmine Renee Davis. Then she want to call me Miss Davis. They making a mockery out of my social media recordings. They're making a joke out of me. And then they're bringing you all involved where I can't ever come and just do my regular business like as a professional or anything, where I always have to fight because they don't know how to do their job. When I call, they hang up on me. I record it. They're not doing their job. And then they're blaming me and trying to get me arrested. And they're sitting here on public time, not working. So now they're committing defraud, gross misconduct. She's committing a crime.
They're trying to work, but when you commit hostile,
I did not come in here hostile. You saying I came in here hostile?
but I'm not going to talk to you here. Let's move.
You said I came in here hostile? What hostile mean?
Let's get here and talk to the police.
They're going to have to find somewhere else to go. Because I'm not going to have them sitting here because they messed up in their paperwork. I said, I don't know what this says. And then she brought up, I'm packing my stuff, but I'm not in a hurry. I'm going to get over there. I'm getting all my stuff out. But what y'all not going to do is you don't like being hostile to you. Y'all the one, if hostile, you're being hostile to me. I'm reacting to what you all are doing abusive to me. And you know that because y'all probably been watching my videos at this very moment while I'm in here. And somebody over here talking about, oh, she's recording live on Facebook. I don't even know who that is. Y'all got all these spectators around here to aggravate me and upset me and harm me and hurt me. And that is abuse. And I'm going to file a police report against whoever that is. I'm telling you, she should not be here on public money and refusing to do her job. Then she lying like I'm fucking stupid. Girl, you got it all mixed up. Listen, I came up in here today. I did not do anything inappropriate to them whatsoever. I asked specifically that I have different things that I want to talk to you all about. I want to start off with 2019. I have some stuff to address in 2019. Whoever she was already saying wants to approach me, leading to like she's aggravated. So, but I don't know what she got going on. So I didn't let it bother me. She said, whoever said to me, which case for 2019? I said, can you give me a printout of the list of only the cases for 2019? Then I asked, she said, see, this is where the problem come in. She talking about she not going to charge. Yes, she says she not going to charge me for them. I'm not about to steal. She's stealing because she know that it costs $1.25 per. Because I said, I don't want you to. She's like, oh, I like, you know what I'm saying? Like, basically, I'm got to keep it on the hush. That's insulting to me because you're not about to sit up here and be stealing. If you're not going to, no, listen, if you, no, please. If you are not going to charge if you pick and choose, don't charge anybody. Okay? Because what you're not going to do is sit up here and make it seem like I'm coming stealing from y'all or I'm asking y'all for anything for free. And then I said, just normal things because there's other information where I was told something was just only 25 cents per page or different things. It depends on what specifically it is. So I just asked, are you sure, that is, I know myself. I was not. But this right here is what gets me upset because y'all lying on me and I don't need it and I can't afford it. And I'm not going to sit here and let y'all keep hiring these whoever disrespectful and want me to have some respect for them. I do not need this type of information. I asked her and then she wants to tell me that something cost something. But she didn't even know what she was even printing out. So she bills me for something ahead of time. Why you got scratches on your face? She bills me for something ahead of time and didn't even know what she was doing. So then I said to I said, she over there didn't charge me for something and told me something is going to cost something. And she don't even know her job. She don't even know what she's printing out, but she's going to try to make it seem like to me that she knows exactly what it is. And then she's going to try to bill me for it. I do not appreciate that because this is not what I asked for. Then she comes back over here and I told her before she printed out, I said, do not mark my papers. She still did it. So now I said, oh, I see what's happening here. Y'all about to try to upset me. But with the upsetting part is not because of disrespect or her actions or gross misconduct, her clerical errors. It's because she intentionally abusing me, trying to get a rise out of me. So whoever that was, they looking for trouble from me. These are they messy around here. Whoever's standing there watching. And so she comes in on the attack, calling me Jasmine, talking about she know me. She don't know me. She doesn't know me. How would she know me? And when I call and try to get body cam, they hang up on me. I said, what does someone do when they don't have the money? I didn't say I did not. Okay. They said, oh, you go on the online and you fill on this website, the City of Racine website, you fill out a form and you request it, it gets sent electronic mail. No, that's anybody. I said, so the conversation went on further. And then I said to them, I said, so that's not what I asked you. I said, what if somebody wants paper copies? Okay. And it's always kind of cool time. You don't take it from nobody, you don't take it from me to the office. You are the professional. You're supposed to talk. So if you expect me not to be a professional, they should be able to do their jobs. Instead of telling me that I have to, she didn't even know what I want this for. So why would she highlight my paper? And I'm like, I'm not touching that because I don't want it. So then I was like, what is this? So I said, you know what? I want to show for the record. And I still was not I know that I wasn't being violent. So then I was looking and I'm trying to figure out what I need from 2019. And what I said to her was simple. I said, I don't know what this stuff says. And I was about to ask her, can she print out what it was? But I wonder if she didn't want to do any extra work. You know what I'm saying? I don't know any extra work as far as my stuff. Okay. And so then she start talking about something totally off key. And here comes her supervisor in for the attack. Y'all using whoever that is to do whatever. But listen, keep all your investigations to strict and real about it, because it's consequences for that. If you want an investigation, you should get a thorough one and understand that I'm not going to appreciate that. So you can know to notice it. I do not have to accept it. I have not been violent. I have not broken any laws. And so for them to talk about, oh, they're going to call a sergeant out on me and all this other impossible stuff, for what? Why do you have a job if you cannot? Y'all know that it gets way better than this and way worse. And then y'all still, it depends. Listen. Why did you ask me? Of course. What is the problem?
Last time I tried to ask a clarifying question, you said, hold on a minute.
You unbelievable. This is some. Look at this.
My question is, when you were trying to explain, or when you were asking for certain things,
Thank you.
did you give her enough time to answer?
Listen, I didn't even get to ask my questions.
Okay.
And it does not matter. What you mean that I give her? I don't, listen, y'all paying her. I don't own nobody but myself, okay? I told her specifically, and then they want to come and play these games and commit literally for them to sit here and constantly. I said, my name is Jasmine Renee Davis. They know that, oh, Jasmine. They are trying to fuck with me. That is a crime and it's abuse. It is. And you all know that. And I do not appreciate that. So if I sit up here and call you bitch, and you say, no. And you say, I understand that you saying the word bitch is not a crime, but I would appreciate if you call me K Scott 2738. And I say, okay, you know what? K Scott 2738, because that is actually your name, right? But if I wanted to define them as show exactly the definition about what they are doing, then I would say, okay, so, but they don't, this is my, they don't have permission. Me Jasmine. My name is Jasmine Renee Davis. And then so I'm like, why are y'all irritating me? This is simple. They sit here and gossip about me around here because I'm intelligent and I know what I want, and they want to sit here and act dumb. They're not. They just don't want to give me what I'm looking for. And as far as them telling me, oh, talk to a supervisor to see how a supervisor will handle the reports. I said, well, what do they do if it's misinformation? Oh, you have to talk to a sergeant. You have to do this. You have to do that. And I'm like, okay, but why is it more work? Like, I'm just trying to get an understanding. I'm just asking questions so I can know, where do I go? How do if they don't handle all stuff? So they don't handle body cam footage. They don't handle other things. So if they handle all paperwork, and I should want to know, okay, what does this mean? I don't know what this means because I'm not trained from your stuff. Okay. So then I was going to just ask her, listen, how can I know exactly what these things are? That's all. And then she went and said, I don't know what this means. That's all I said. I did not. I'm telling you. I know how to be violent or disrespectful. Please. I have no reason to. Is that one of your employees?
I have no idea who that lady is.
She looked like a manager that was at Wendy's that was harassing me and spraying stuff on me when I was going there.
Okay. I don't have any idea who that woman is.
Oh, okay. So what I'm saying is, I just had asked. That's all. And then she said that I said, I did not. She said, this is what she said. I printed out everything that you had asked me for, and you said that you did not want any records. She told me that I said that I did not want any records. It's lying. I did. That's why I came here for my records. And she knows that. But she said that I did not. So apparently, A, she's trying to sabotage you all and break you down, or you're doing a horrible job to try to make me believe that she's sabotaging to see where I'm at forensically, or she's doing a horrible job at her job and she should not be up at this level right now. She needs some further training. Because for me, I'm telling you, if you are a sergeant, then you must got a little extra education, right? But maybe you might even have more than the chief of police. But no. Maybe you might believe that, but you weren't hired as a chief of police, right? But just only so much that you're going to see. Once you have seen it, you cannot unsee it. So that's education, right? And so if I'm at a level of education, why do I have to be disrespected and constantly minimized? And I know that this is my voice. I have a strong voice because this is who I am. I'm not being disrespectful, but my job is not to pacify them and coddle them and be mistreated. You know what I'm saying? To minimize. I have some ignorance about this situation, illiteracy. I don't know what this means. So how can I ask specifically about whatever it is? How can I know what all of this stuff means?
So, I know what all this means, but is this all calls you're related to?
I don't know. And that's why I'm saying, like, some of this stuff, I don't even know if it's all my, like, sex XP1, like.
Request? Like, what is that specifically? What did you request?
So I requested a 2019, right? About 2019. I do not know specifically if it's from I said I did not know if it was specifically from 2019, but I'm pretty sure it is. But I don't know the case number, but I know what it was about. So I asked her, and she went ahead on her way without further trying to get information or anything, and just jumped right into it and gave me what she have. And I just found that was like she wasn't trying to work and do her job and trying to understand. She was just going to permit herself to sit here and tell me to be a silent observer in my life. That's not how this thing works. How can you assume that I want something that I didn't even ask you for? And so she's saying, I said, okay. She said it's more than just one thing from 2019. I'm like, shit, it may have been. So I said, you know what? I want to reflect off of this. I want to see it. So I said, well, can you print? How much does it cost just to print out that one sheet? Because I knew that it would. I just believe, okay. So if you say it's $1.25, not that I don't have the money, not that I do have the money. So I'm like, okay, if it's, she said it was maybe, I don't even know now, but like 4, 9 or 6 or 8, I don't even know. Anyway, she said it was a specific number, right? And if it was my job and I was really serious, I probably could put it in perspective here. But what I'm saying is, and I'm just really, and maybe not, because this is a really high level of stress. For one thing, it's an arrest factor and abuse factor, and I don't eat animal products, and I don't need to be going to jail and fucking starving. So I see there is a few here. There's 4 right here. And then perhaps one other one, right? So she asked, she did ask me, she said, what is, I said, I made the complaint myself, you know? So when she said it was other ones, I knew that I wasn't coming down here making all them complaints or whatever, but I don't know what this stuff, mention, witness, complaint, mention. How can I get access to all of this stuff? And then I have some other records. What are you saying?
Can I take a look at it and explain it to you?
But I want it in writing so I can look, because I have other stuff. You can explain it, but I want to make sure I got to get somewhere today before 2:00. It's 12:25. So I have to get all of my records. And I don't appreciate her trying to give me, I'm just going to give it to you free and all this. Like, no charge and all what?
Okay. All right. Public activity reports. My assumption is all these calls here are going to be calls you were related to in a given time frame, right? So that would be that.
This one mine from court. That was, but it's some bullshit,
all
though.
of this, I'm going to start it. What is it going back? Right? How is this all in? Oh, I see. All right. Okay. It's the second time I dropped something.
You might have felt a little bit too good, but that's okay. You can feel good about yourself. What? Right. What is it?
So all this are called 2019 in here, all the way until 2026. Okay. or sorry, 25, 26, here we go. Why is this printed like that? Either way.
Please, come on, let's get to the point, because I did ask too about why is this overlapping? And I said, who do I talk to about that?
That's
I'm saying,
just the way the printer went off.
This is inappropriate. This is not a professional doc. I don't accept this type of stuff. Don't give me garbage.
Okay,
You know what I'm saying?
I don't have any way to fix how the printer printed it off though.
But she said that she don't have, she said, okay, go ahead though.
Okay, these are the codes for the call. Mentioned, complainant, prosecutor review, suspect, sorry, I'm reading upside down now, witness, arrest. This is what you had to do with this call. So on this one, you were the complainant, meaning you were the one that called us. This one,
that's 2020
for
though.
whatever reason, according to this call, you were involved with it in some way, shape, or form. Prosecutor review, and again, don't kill the messenger here.
No, I'm not a
This means that
killer.
officers responded to that call, took a complaint with you as a suspect, and sent what's called a warrant recommendation to the DA's office for their review to issue a warrant for your arrest. That's what prosecutor review means. Suspect, obviously that's related to the child abuse, and I'll explain these in a minute.
Child abuse.
I'll explain that in a minute. Key just name search and review, that's like a system we use to look people up and run people out. And then the warrant is obviously you had a warrant under this complaint number.
I have not child abuse. When did you see a child abuse anywhere in there?
January of 2020.
January 2020 child abuse?
And then again, mentioned citation issued, or citation means you were issued a citation under this complaint number.
Is that when I found out that my daughter was raped and she had ran away because she was nervous because someone had raped her, and your police officer sit up there and blame me and got upset because I didn't let her go to a shelter over there and all that? Like,
without me looking into the call,
listen, she came and reported her own stuff. I did not abuse her, and I did not know that they had tried to charge me with child abuse. The way that they handled that court situation, they had Miguel Hubert. Listen, I'm telling you now.
This is a call from 2020. Okay, this isn't anything recent. So that's what all this means. Activity type. The activity type is how you're linked to this case. This is the complaint number for each of these calls, and obviously the date it happened. And then this right here is called CFS. Honestly, call for service. That's what it is. CFS, call for service. So the ASS REQ1, that's an assistance request. Unpart is an unwanted party. The SUSCIR, that's a suspicious circumstance. Sexual exposure would be that one.
Sexual exposure.
Yeah, that was in
2026.
That was in April 26th. That was just a couple months ago. You mentioned that.
They talk about I was showing my booty cheeks, and then
again, without me looking into it, I have no idea.
Please look into it.
This one right here is the assist sheriff. So I'm assuming the sheriff's department was looking for you or something similar to that. DC is disorderly conduct. Civil trouble, info call, a welfare check. Somebody must have called a check on you.
2025.
Yeah, it's down into 25.
Come on
sorted
now.
by date, maybe? I don't know what it is. It's sorted by. So same thing then. Vandalism of property, you were mentioning that.
What? When was that? Vandalism of property, 2023. Vandalism of I gotta, man. See how?
I don't know what that means. 911 UN. I don't know what that means. 911 UN. Hang up? It's missing the H. Family trouble, civil, that's a fight call. Family trouble.
It's like 3 fights over there.
Yeah, this is ASS TOJ is assist OJ. So I will typically we use that for probation, parole, or a different jurisdiction other than us. That's the child abuse one right here. This is the sexual assault ones.
Me, I was on sexual assault.
You were mentioned and a witness. So that might be what you were talking about with your daughter, you said? I believe?
That's 2019. Oh,
Yes,
please. I'm Jasmine Renee. Yeah.
A theft, fight, and then ATL is attempt to locate. So the date and time the call happened, the complaint number the call happened, what the call was, and your activity for that call.
No.
That's what all that means. Okay?
And so, what book are those all in?
I don't know if any of that book is honestly public record anywhere, to be honest with you. I'm not sure where that would be.
Oh, say that, because I just asked what book it was in. Okay. So there are some matters that I have some questions about. But so in 2019, I came in here and made a report about an Amazon package that I did not receive. So I had got a citation number, but eventually I did get a package. Clear it up and write another statement and let you all know so it don't turn into theft or whatever. And at that time, I was so busy, I didn't look at the consequences, but I did tell Amazon, I talked to Amazon. And usually like when Amazon, the package is late or something, then they eventually say something like, oh, well, if it's late, but I don't remember exact the specifics, but I do recall eventually getting the package. So I want to make sure that, the mess that I was involved in is clarified and it's cleared up. But I didn't hear you say anything about that because I came in here and I got a police report number, but I don't see anything about that.
All right, can I take a look at it again? Maybe I can.
So-
find the numbers? Can I see those two? sheets?
Sure. Okay, it's right here. But I have to pay for this stuff.
There's one theft I saw in here. I thought.
Oh, that ain't from a theft. It wasn't. I don't know. I just said that I could not locate the package or something.
Yeah, so we would, if you couldn't locate it or something like that, my guess is, how old is,
Which everything else that I found is just like puppy.
my guess is that we,
Well, he's 7 years old. He knows his basic
oh, let me
tricks.
take a look.
He's not a bad dog.
You said it was
the little patrol
2019?
guy Came in and he bought.
Tw-
He's not a mean dog to people. And then if he doesn't get introduced in the right way.
Yeah, I don't see anything like that. Maybe the civil trouble in 2019, but I don't see anything necessarily screaming that it's an Amazon package.
So that's.
Oh yeah, I'm pretty sound in this situation. That's why I was just trying to understand where it is.
I'll look into it a little further and put that you ended up finding the package in there, if I can find it at all, okay?
But I want to kind of just read the reports and just see. I was trying to just get a copy of it so that I can kind of just make sense of it and then call Amazon and talk to them and send the information. And if I have to pay some money or because they did refund me the money or they refunded me the money. I was going to say maybe they had.
It's almost 7 years.
It does not matter. That's not how I handle my matters. And so
I'm just thinking the records of that might be a little hard to track down after 7 years.
you guys got the information.
I could probably find it, sure, but I don't know if
Okay.
Amazon would be able to find it.
Amazon know that there's some problems because if I have an account with Amazon, they have record of all the purchases that I have made. I just have to go into some archives.
Needs some better manners.
Is there anything
So
else I can help you with right now?
there is a report from most recent for a citation number of CK81X9CGJ0. And I want to get the information involving that case, including the actual citation and all surrounding information.
Is it still open? You know?
I just went to court today for it's about camping business
Okay.
or entertainment permit. So
So it's still in the court process?
it's in a municipal court.
Okay. I don't think we can release tickets if they're still open, right? Okay. Give me just a second. I'm gonna ask our record specialist if we can.
Oh, that's another thing I said that, can you rephrase it? Because I don't know what you all means, but I keep my own time. And she kept saying it. It's like, come on, listen. I know you swear you are that because you work around a bunch of strong individuals that got all this, but you are still only our power ever just so much for the capacity of also others too, not only yourself. Because if I threw my weight around just with my education, I don't got a whole army and a team behind me. You see what I'm saying? So what I'm saying, oh, did y'all use that to sniff and get my scent in case y'all was ever trying to find me?
No, that's a therapy dog.
So, but if I really was real without them having to call y'all and I sit there, they get exhausted how intelligent I am and the information that they don't know and they don't ask questions. They say anything out their mouth and then they hang up the phone. They don't have the power to fight me, but they send you to fight me. That's not what this about to be. Because if I wanted to get out here and mess around and get a whole army of men and women and just say, hey, let's all fight the police because they're fighting me. How would you feel about that?
So first of all, they didn't get me out here to fight you. When things get elevated out here, they come get us because as a supervisor on scene, it's my responsibility too, right? I'm a supervisor in the PD. So they come get me to deal with these issues that sometimes they can't tackle. That's it. Nobody trying to fight with you.
So what did they say? Because they got elevated. Because I'm standing here
They said, hey,
sound.
can you come out here and talk to Jasmine Renee Davis?
For what though? Like, because how they were, you said that I was being hostile and I was not.
I didn't say you were being hostile.
What you say?
We need to move on from every set and have a conversation, right?
Who said that you got a twin? So are you guys using holograms around here? What's happening? Because you did say that. So now this is a problem. I got charged with obscenities because you all were saying that something happened when not. I don't appreciate y'all like making it seem like I'm mentally ill, that I'm unstable, that I gotta just look at this, that I don't realize what is happening around here. That is very inappropriate. You did say it. And I know that. And then that's where the struggle comes in at, because I never get to show my articulation and how I can be professional and handle anything, because I got to deal with messy motherfuckers like this that's always abusive toward me. And then you guys have a job because you all work together, and that's inappropriate. I'm always going to look like I'm messed up.
Can I say something though?
Of course.
I'm going to quote your words. Calling people here messy motherfuckers probably isn't the most professional thing in the world, not the best articulation.
I can talk however I want to talk.
Sure
The
can,
problem is, what's their name? No.
Professional do our thing. I think a little professionalism from you would help.
No. So you telling me that so you now saying now, if I'm not professional, you're going to stop being professional?
No, absolutely not.
So what are you saying? Because that's exactly what it was. I'm giving you a description. So what is your way of communicating? They were being messy to me and try to abuse me in a situation, not caring about what I'm carrying my way, my abilities, my capabilities, and trying to mess over me and be inappropriate to me. And that's what it is. I should never have to come in here. I was not even like, no, I did not name call them anything. But what I'm not going to do is them sitting out here and standing like they doing something and want to just have their ugly selves on my camera. You know what I'm saying? And be like that. That was ugly behavior. If I'm please just call me Jasmine. Please. I'm like literally all in my soul. And then Jasmine Renee Davis, period. Why are they called like just Jasmine and me? You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, I do know you. No, you don't know me. You know my name. You might know something about Facebook or whatever the situation. You don't know me. I don't appreciate the defamation to say that I know her. So now I'm not going to ever give her permission to walk around here saying that she know me. That is something that you all have where it's a personal thing, a domestic thing, or it gives her reason to fucking stalk me and do all this stuff. When I get to this level where I have to get outside of professionalism where they already did it, then it is what it is. But I'm still not fighting them. I'm still not abusing them. I'm still not mishandling them. But that's what they did to me. So what is the consequence? Where are the complaint forms? Because what's about to happen is this needs to be documented. Y'all document everything within each other, even if it's unspoken words like y'all do. So y'all mishandle me every time I come here. I'm not about to deal with that because I know that I can come in here and shine naturally as I want to. I do not come in here on some messy stuff. And then when I say I don't want to steal, if you are supposed to charge for these, then I should be able to try and have her get me a receipt. And I'm standing on that. Don't sit up here. Oh, but I'm not charged. No, you are. You don't just sit up here and ask me for permission or assume because I asked a question how to handle stuff if somebody don't have the money. You don't just say, why didn't you tell me? Oh, you know what? We just going to give it to you for free. No, that's not how. You're not going to bankrupt the city with all these handouts and then how you get it on the back end is sending me to jail. You don't do a favor for me. Shit, I don't appreciate it. I'm telling you, I am very clean about I don't care what all this stuff says. You don't know what this is because sometimes you guys don't even do a full police report. And so you need to understand that you guys don't really always investigate first. You arrest and then say, well, let the courts figure it out. And then the district attorney gets to shop around and see what they want to accept or not. And then when I call and make reports, matter of fact, I want to see on here where is it about how come y'all didn't I don't see anything about the abuse from my son when I called about them schools making them it or info. Like, no, why aren't y'all minimizing my stuff? Make sure it is written here when these schools, I have called about how these schools are abusing and all this stuff. And you guys are talking, but then it's just like, well, how come this stuff is not mentioned? What would it be if a school is falsifying individualized education plans? If a school is doing something inappropriate, like what is that? Because it's what are the results? How can I get of what did you guys do? The steps that you all take, or where? How far did it go? And these are questions that I ask. So who has that paperwork? How can I print it out? When I have get like when you guys come and try to like intimidate me, it throws me all off course because now I'm in a mode to protect myself. Okay, so now it's a whole nother different situation. Now I'm being interrogated. Now I have to go through all these stuff and be protecting myself. Now I'm trying to figure out how not to go to jail. That's inappropriate. When I know that I'm only supposed to be in here to figure out how can I hurry up because I want to eat some food and get on a bus and go to the places that I need to go to submit some stuff to these courts. And
When's your bus picking you up?
oh, I don't even know exact time, but I was gonna walk over. It's probably gonna be there within the next 10 minutes. So I want to go ahead and pay for this stuff.
Okay.
And I had to come back in here some other time to get the other. How much does this cost though?
How many pieces of paper is it?
It looked like it's gonna be about $2. It's four. No, this was mine.
That was just,
Yeah, from today. They're public, it's a public activity report. A Racine Police Department public activity report. It's only so motherfucking cute somebody can be. If you swear that you fighting, you already lost the fight when you start to motherfucking lie and be ugly about it. At what point you have gotten hired now for the job? You're expected to be a professional. You're not out in the street just doing anything like that. You are actually at your job. Don't be doing this cute shit with me unless you know that y'all better recognize it. Y'all know how I talk already.
I'm gonna ask you a question. Can we get our police record over here?
okay. So I learned something too. So
No,
you're
that's my
right.
nephew. He
Yes, we
asked
do
me.
charge for
Why did
reports
he care?
and what's called call details. Those are
Huh?
reports that we charge for.
Yeah.
This is a public
That's what
activity
I was
record
gonna
for
say.
you.
can
and it's
get it here, right?
per the PD stuff, we
Okay.
don't actually charge for that
Okay, let
particular
me-
report that we
hold
ran.
on.
So it's not that they're cutting you a break, it's for public activity reports, we don't charge.
Oh, so I'm about to tell you something.
Oh, I can't wait.
Ooh. She had no business acting like she was doing me a favor and trying to make herself glorify herself and be cute about it. Okay, that's inappropriate. Why she didn't tell the truth about it from you? See, she just caused a whole. She want y'all to know. She probably don't. You know what? You might need to send her to police academy. Maybe she want to be some kind of you know,
I'll
saying
be right back.
something.
I'm gonna go eat.
Okay, are you sure about that?
Thank you.
Okay, so I am okay. So can you print out the car detail for the citation CK81X9CG? You know what?
So that's not gonna be called details, that's the citation, and there's gonna be different things. Open records are a funky thing, right? So there's gonna be different things with when courts are open or closed. So if this is still an open case, my understanding is there's only certain things that we can release if it's still
I
open.
have my
Does
sunglasses.
that make sense?
Because how can I ever fight? Why would how can I fight? I should be able to have access. I'm gonna look at that another time because I have to go.
Okay.
But how can I get it? And then that's the thing. So why do they hang up the phone and tell me all this? Because they see it's there. Oh, it only has this, it only has that. Okay, sure. I said, can I order? Oh, you could just come down right away. There's a case that happened in January 2026 at Pritchard Park Mall. I want the call detail for that, please. I know that's available. This was trespassing, and I was not trespassing. I was at Planet Fitness.
Hold on, do you have a complaint number for me?
I don't have a
Were you-
specific
were you
complaint
charged or
number.
arrested or anything like that?
I was given a ticket.
Okay, is that ticket still open?
No,
Okay. Can I see your paperwork?
I don't have the paperwork. But this one,
That's-
I know I was about to go there. I was like, oh, okay.
When did it happen?
It was January 2026. But they knew that I was at a job interview. And they told me the one, whoever she is, she talking about you're not trespassing because you're at Planet Fitness. As long as you're at Planet Fitness, you could be at Planet Fitness. So why you give me a trespassing ticket? I was putting on my clothes and she just want to sit here and charge me with some stuff. By the way, I did not get the job and I know I could have gotten it. Shit. Someone, the security guard, see, they tried to say in GNC, as simple as it might seem, I don't accept anything like that. You're not about to say that I am Carol Hernandez when I don't want to sign up for your rewards. Talk about, well, I can't buy anything in here unless I sign up for their rewards. So he was doing some things about me. You know what I'm saying? That is inappropriate. Why do I have to involve the police with it? And I can handle these sort of matters. You know what I'm saying?
Give me a second to look this up.
No, you better, I'm sure I could figure out how you could get you on time, but not mine. Shit. Damn, man. Ain't you gonna go and ask her to do it?
No, I don't think that's.
That's all I have under his name.
This is like a record, right?
That's an activity sheet.
I know I be trying to explain thoroughly, but at the same time, I get rushed too often, so I use a language that I know to identify myself. What did you write?
Okay. Like he's been good. You don't wanna.
Breathe.
Okay. Thanks a lot, brother. Ya, you too. Thank you. ¿Usted está? ¿De boletín?
I'm not smart.
Sí, porque ha sido un.
Nunca vine aquí.
No.
That motherfucker gonna be looking for all kind. That's what he's. No, they should not have cloth seats on these kind of chairs at this kind of place. It is material that they can use. That don't have to be carrying around somebody else all this time. They be feeding that dog some random pizza and shit. Yeah.
So what they're printing off now is the call details. So that's $1.50.
$1.50 now, $1.25.
$1.50
What's the initial cost of it?
for the call details.
Yes, like
$1.50.
$1. But how much is it for the first page?
How much is it for the first page?
$1.25 and every additional page is
It's $1.25 and every additional page is 50 cents.
Okay, so there was just some misinformation over the phone. Okay, I can pay that. $1.50, and that's all. That's to it's only call detail for that case, or did they make a report?
It's just the call details. It didn't look like there was a case report.
And then, so where is the Racine Communication Center where I can get access to the initial call to hear what the complaint was?
That's probably going to be a open record request. And I got to be honest, I don't know how that's done through dispatch. That would probably be a better question for them. But I can tell you the call notes that are on here are what dispatch typed in. The initial call notes are what they told us.
But what about the police officer? Where's the stuff from that police officer?
What do you mean by stuff?
Whatever the police officer wrote about.
They should have some updates in here.
So where is the police where's that officer's justification for giving me the ticket?
I wasn't out there. I have no idea.
But so can you look? I should have that. I want that.
That's what she's printing out now, but I can't get into details for a case I wasn't part of.
But you guys have them.
Say that, just that for now, please. Say that again?
Do you have the information to speak about why the police decided to give me a trespassing ticket? I didn't even accept it.
I myself do not right now.
Who has it?
Just ask me this case. How exactly would I know that?
I'm talking about on the computer. Come on.
I haven't looked yet.
Okay, that's what I'm looking for. That's what I want.
I will gladly help, but you're expecting me to do things that I can't do when I'm talking to you.
Listen,
Right?
no. It don't have anything to do with a prescription or right or any of that.
Okay. All right, so I'll explain up here first. So this is the reported time. This is the reported time. This is when it's called stacked, when dispatch put it in our stack to get dispatched. At 8:10, it was dispatched. Officers arrived at 8:14. They finished the call at 8:46. This disposition saying no report to follow means no case report was actually completed. 4061, this is Officer Keelan. She was the officer that responded, along with 4051, that's Officer Gordon. These notes here are in descending order. So this is what the original dispatch was to the officers, what they saw initially, who was the caller, and all the information that they gave up to here. This last bit here is most likely what the officer typed out, and that would be their justification, or at least what they put in.
Yeah,
This was a ticket that officers wrote with nothing to do with me. So I'm not going to get into the fine details of whether they issued the ticket or why they issued it or anything like that. I can't argue that because I wasn't there and I don't know. What they wrote is what they wrote, okay? If there was a court date for the ticket, I suggest you to went to that court date, and that's where you fight that. I can't argue, I'm not going to argue whether they wrote a citation that was reasonable or not, because I wasn't there. This is a very clip of the notes. I'm not going to get into that.
So internal affairs will handle that because first of all, they didn't even know who I was. They were looking to try to figure out who is the caller, who is it? And they said, are you? They knew that they did not say it was me. They did not know it was me. And this is looking like they're trying to make it seem like it was now. They sit here and I sit here calling me Jasmine Renee Davis. You all keep doing all this stuff to me and my notes upsetting me. At what point now am I scarred and everything is going to affect me?
These are the finer details of this call that I can't argue with because I wasn't out there. I don't.
Okay, so what I'm telling you is
5 months ago. It's gonna be really hard for me to get any argument in because I don't know. I wasn't there. The details are what the details are. Okay.
I was not there waiting. I was there just taking off my. I'm telling you, who handles the false reports of the gross misconduct? Who handles when your officers make false reports? Who handles that?
That would be we need a complaint, and then eventually would go to internal affairs.
So who do the complaint go to?
I just told you that would be an initial complaint, and then it goes.
What initial complaint? You take it?
You're cutting off while I'm answering.
No, I'm not.
The initial complaint, yeah, you would file the paperwork, and then it goes to internal affairs.
Who gets the paperwork though?
Who gets it or gives it?
I want to file. I want some complaint forms from you before I leave here.
You didn't ask that.
I did ask for a complaint form earlier, though. I did ask for a complaint form about, so it should be about 2 or 3 of them just for why you initially came over here.
I'm not gonna sit here while we file 7 different complaints.
You look like you're standing.
I will absolutely get you one for this complaint number, but we have other things to do today. I've been helping you with 4 different.
Why do I have to clean up all of y'all mess? I came here clean. Y'all the one that's making it all dirty. Yes, I am. You talking about, you don't have to do this. This is why I'm going to make this complaint. I don't care. I come here and ask about 1986 if I want to. That's what you are not. Listen, listen, that doesn't, you're not the, but you were not alive in 1986. So why do you take a job where you want to, okay, so what do you want to be a miracle worker? Then be one and be real about it. Listen, what I'm telling you is you have a job to do and you're not about to sit up here and make it seem like, but you're trying to make it seem like, listen, don't try to listen. I'm very beautiful and I'm never going to stop you from talking and I'm not irrational or any of that stuff. Okay. But it seems like you're being a little bit for your job. You are being insubordinate, not me.
Insubordinate to who?
To me and to your job, to your chief of police, to your coworkers. Okay. You are. And you know that because yes, you're not. You're clarifying what you're trying to force me. You're trying to coerce me into making an inappropriate statement that I am not making. That is obstruction. That is misleading. I'm not. I would never do that. And this is the problem. But you're telling me that I'm wasting your time and you have other work to do. How do you have anything else better to do? How do you have anything better to do? How do you have?
I'm glad to get you the complaint form. When I ask you what you're asking for, it's because I didn't understand you. Not me trying to be rude, not me trying to jump down your throat or coerce you or obstruct you or be insubordinate.
You really
It's
want to
because
talk
you're
about
asking
jumping
for a
down my
question,
throat?
and then you cut me off. You're asking me for a question, and I'm trying to explain to you the answer, and I'm seeking clarification because I didn't hear you. It's not me trying to be rude. It's I want to get the right thing to you like I've been doing. I've been your personal cop for a while, which is fine. But you
No,
want to give
you
and
wouldn't
take
get not like this too. No.
Okay? Now,
A cop.
Can I go get the
You have been a cop right now.
Can I go get the paperwork for you?
Please, I'm telling you that this is all a mess. Then she didn't even know. Talk about she's been trespassed from Woodman's and all Regency Mall property. See what I'm saying? They're messy. And talking about, I don't care. This is some ugly shit. Okay, this is some ugly stuff. This is ugly. Ugly. It is. I may not be attractive to you, but it's something that got you. Whoever keep coming with this same screen name, something keeps calling y'all to my page. Talk about bow ho. I'm gonna go outside and show you that I don't have to be a hoe. But I can do it right here though. What? How much of a hoe do you want to go down and see? Huh? Why can't you get a man? Who said I want a man? Shit. Why can't I get a man? Shit, the fuck you believe that some man gonna sit up here and know all I'm fighting about and mess around and get in trouble all the we fight all goddamn day, knowing that these fights are worth fighting. What man is gonna sit up here and put himself the man? What daddy is that? Huh? What daddy could possibly be laughing in hell? Because for the simple fact, only messed up thing my dad has ever did was really disappointing when he sit there and still raised me and taught me at his house, but I had to go through the school to prison motherfucking pipeline, and I wanted my dad to raise it, but that was not him. But I raised the motherfucker, and I raise hell if I want to. You understand that? And guess who's gonna motherfucker come out? My daddy. Since you said daddy,
Okay.
what daddy is in hell?
This
Huh?
is a citizen complaint form
AT double
package,
hockey.
okay?
You ever watch a hockey game?
So, all this would need to be filled out, right? Name, all this, and then the facts of what you're making the complaint about. And I believe
The truth.
so. Name, name or badge number of the officers involved, which is on that form, and then anybody who's a witness if there's anything. This is extra paper in case you need to write a little more. And then this here is a citizen complaint form that has to be notarized. So what that means is you can either find like a notary public out in the community, or supervisors here have notary powers. We're all notaries. So you bring a form of identification proving it's you. We take a look at it, make sure it's the right person. We sign off, stamp a little notary, you sign off. What happens then is this form, there's another form, I think it's like a PP70 or something like that. It's an internal form that we fill out. We take that form along with this, put it in an envelope, and put it in IA's mailbox.
So I understand all of the way that you carry and the privileges that you have to make sure that you are reliable in your situation so that you don't lose those privileges like being a notary and things like that, because it requires integrity and honesty. Someone like me won't be able to get something like that. And it's based off a lot of stuff that I did not do, a lot of reports. And even after so many years, right? That stuff gets cleared. But when now all these fake police reports, I believe that you all are then attacking me, which leads to racketeering and attempted murder and all kinds of things that jeopardize my integrity and my longevity, my life. And this is why it's serious. Now, as far as being a citizen, I'm not a citizen.
Okay. I don't know how else to help you. This is the only form we have for internal affairs complaints. So if you want your complaint to go to internal affairs, this is the only mechanism I know of to get that there.
So so who do you talk to when you go to someone and say, you know what, this makes sense? Not everyone is a citizen of Racine, Wisconsin. What can we now formulate to advance your police, your police force to make sure that someone is actually finding this to be more appropriate because this is like an uninformed consent. If I sign this, so it's like me, I'm not confident in myself. Where I rather just not do this because I'm not your citizen. You know what I'm saying? Unless I write this out. I'm not. I'm Jasmine Renee Davis. I'm living and I'm at Racine Police Department. I'm happy living my life, just dealing with some professional stuff. What's up?
Ma'am, do you
What
need
you
me
want?
still?
I could be on my way. Oh, well then I could be there soon. I mean, what do you want to do? I can meet you.
Do you need me still? Or?
I gotta. Okay. So if I wipe this out and print, like copy it, this citizen will be removed. But I should not have to alter a document. Is what I'm saying.
That would be my concern too.
Okay.
I wouldn't alter it in any way other than.
Okay. I'll call you in like a few minutes though. So what I'm saying
I'm not an
is,
attorney, so I don't know how that would hold up.
this don't have to be an attorney for this. Why would you need an attorney? You a law enforcement agent. What you mean?
I can't get my words out.
Because you saying stupid stuff. Why would you want something stupid to come out your
First
mouth?
of all, it's not stupid, right? I wouldn't alter a legal document or a formal document with the PD if it's going to affect my case with IA. That's what I'm trying to explain. But you don't even let me get words out because you're cutting me off.
No, I did not.
If you want to do that, that's
already.
fine. You can try it. I don't know how the
I'm telling you, I would not do that.
I don't know how the Lieutenant Affairs of Internal.
No, what I'm telling you is, so you have to give me a form.
Any other advice for you besides
this whole thing set me up. Anyway, so what? You don't know how to argue. If I'm talking, I can hear what you're saying while I'm talking.
Okay, but I can't hear myself think, and I'm moved to talk when other people are talking. I have done everything I can to try to help you, and nothing seems good enough.
It's not, because why do I have to go? Why right now? What about me? I should not even have to go through this stuff. This is all stuff
I can't argue with something that happened in January. If you want to file formal complaints, that's your right. Go for it. I'm not going to tell you not to. But you're asking me to go back and do something that I can't do because it happened in January. The mechanism to go about that, if you feel that is wrong, is to file the internal complaint forms. If you feel you are not a citizen, or if you say you're not a citizen, I don't know of another mechanism for you to get the report to Internal Affairs, which is the best place for this type of complaint to go. You're alleging the officer's misconduct, that gets investigated by Internal Affairs. I don't have any other resource at my disposal for how to get a complaint to IA if those forms aren't filled out. That's truly the only way I know in my head. Those forms. It's the formal way to do it. There's a record of it, and it's sworn that you are who you are. If you don't want to use us as a notary, you don't want me to notarize the form or another supervisor here, there are notary publics in the public that would be able to do that service for you.
No, you all would have to do that for this.
Which is fine.
What is NTC for trespass?
It's the citation, non-traffic citation.
Oh, because this is the thing. I was not trespassing. I'm gonna do some investigation about Planet Fitness. I don't trust them. First of all, it's some mess with this, and it's some bullshit. I'm gonna tell you why. Because they told me that I can leave my stuff outside of their door, even if I was carrying my wagon.
But remember, like I said when I started this and I gave this to you, I'm not gonna argue specifics of it because it was 4 months ago and I wasn't there. This is the first I know of it too. I'm in no position to have a discussion with you about this because I wasn't there. I don't know.
But you are wearing a body cam.
And so
that's why I'm telling you. You already explained that, but I still have to do my part. You see what I'm saying? I still have to make the record. So when you get ready to learn about it, you can put all this into perspective, and then you will be bright about it to understand. Wait, this is a bigger issue, and you want to know why they're in Racine. Kick they ass out of Racine because they're constantly doing stuff like this. It's you guys. First of all, how come Racine does not have your own calisthenic parks and things like that? That is appropriate. You're having them committing crimes and making slaves.
I don't control Parks and Rec.
No, because this can be your solution.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Again, our solution as an officer is to write citations, arrest people. Our solution as the police department is not to build parks for calisthenics.
Yes, it is. You know why?
I'm not gonna argue with you.
I'll
about that.
consult you. Let me tell you. I'm gonna tell you why. Because look, if your job is law enforcement, okay, it don't matter. I don't care because you like doing the same thing that you do. No, it
function isn't to worry about how a park is
yeah,
constructed,
no.
or roads repaired, or taking salt off the street.
If
or
it's
snow off
steady
the street.
causing crimes, if it's steady warning people that they're getting in accidents, and
Having a
you
discussion about something that doesn't matter.
why did you even say it then? Why won't you just hear what I have to say then and not
Because I have
know?
other stuff I need to
Okay,
do.
but if this is leading to one crime to another, you can up your pay grade and you don't have to deal in mess and dirt and all kinds of stuff all the time. How much is stuff? I gotta get this 50 cents.
$1.50.
I got the $1 out there. I ain't on my level. I'm not a resident here. I don't want to be bothered with y'all. Y'all not, I want to grow. Y'all deal in too much depth. I'm not happy with y'all, man. You know, my own fucking copper, none of that, because you do not care too. That's another reason. That shit it's cute, but it ain't cute enough for me. I'm just trying to grab this money from here now. I can see here, I can't even goddamn live. Man, I'm focused, man. Man. Share too much around here. I got some money. I have to use my debit card. I don't want to do that. When the money went, I had some cash. I took some. Okay. It's the $2 here.
You need a receipt, right?
Yes, I don't want to like a bill of sale. Like full documented detailed receipt, please.
Okay. All right.
I'm standing. Shit. Ugh. I need my puppet, man. I don't know what they on. Shit. I don't know why somebody be swearing that shit. Like, no, I promise you this is exactly what I mean. Strong words. Motherfuckers know when somebody talking like that, if they real about it, they know that it is swearing. And I can. And it is a law to protect me for them not to talk about my words. But what you're not gonna do is you can call me a bitch if you want to, but Jasmine Renee Davis though. If you can call me Jasmine, then no, you can keep that 50 cents down.
We can't do that. So I'll give that back to you.
Wait a minute. It just says record request. It didn't say exactly what record it was for.
Do you want me to add that to it?
Yeah, you were supposed to. I said, don't put not thank you. DR put thank you, have a nice day. Don't tell her don't. She can keep that.
Can I tell you that this is an auto-generated receipt? If you want me to add what the complaint number was for to it, it'll be in pen and I'll add my initials to it. There's no details for us to update it. It's an automated receipt. I can fix that with you. You're good.
Oh, good. I'm too goddamn petty around here. There's all this little shit around here. Everybody be walking. Oh, I am wild. Supposed to be. That's it. I'm talking to y'all tomorrow. Y'all already know. Y'all don't be doing right. I be having so much stuff I have to do. Y'all, this shit. Oh, you can't tell me because it's gonna get out. No, don't sit here and be treating me all mean because you want the bad guys or the good guys to sit up here and believe you're not doing anything about it. Shit. Fuck them. Shit. Yeah, how much fuck shit I was on any other time. I had reason for it, but I don't play around, man. Never. That's it for now, I guess, because what else is there? I have to look at this stuff and go from there. Appreciate the information. How much about this? What? What you about to do? I can be on my way over there, but nah. Well, I mean, that's what I said because I can, but I'm not about to go there if it's because I can do other stuff if you're not going to be there. I don't know how long, but the problem is I'm gonna have to wait for this bus to come. I don't know what time it comes though. But okay, well that's good. That's good. He learning. Let him do that. Yeah, that's perfect. He's not doing nothing. That's actually perfect. Yeah. Yes. All of that. No, yes. He probably yes. Yes. Okay. Yeah. Perfect. So shit. Mm-mm. Yeah. Okay. Maybe he might have something else coming out. Whole different color. I don't know. But hey, okay. But it's gonna take me a while though. How like what's your plans for it? Oh well I mean shit. So what's up? Because I had to print something, but I don't necessarily have to. I really don't want to order no goddamn food from Instacart, but I don't have any food. But I'll be there though. Oh, shit is stupid. Oh, that's the bus right there. Bus ain't no bus that comes down this street. Shit. This motherfucking city hall. Listen, I got time today. I'm trying to file some complaints around here. Whoever. Oh, these motherfuckers ain't. They're not about to completely take away my motherfucking attention span from me. Well, everything is. I be in a hurry when I be fucking stopping my own myself when I be talking sometimes. I fucking summarize the shit without them interrupting. That shit is annoying. Because I already know that I'm not gonna let myself get to the rough part of the situation before, you know what I'm saying, before they tell me to stop. So I have to hurry the fuck up. This is a design. Shit, one reason why I'm yelling, because who the fuck are you? All the bullshit you be saying to me, and then you talk about you're my friend. I'm Jasmine Renee Davis. Shit. The fuck? A friend is a fucked up word, I tell you. So, what? A friend is what? You ain't my. What kind of angel are you? Hell no. No, I don't got no motherfucking guardian angel. Bitch, y'all keep playing these motherfucking fucked up games out here if y'all want to and see. Fuck, that's why y'all. Who are you? Straight up. Who the fuck are you? I can talk like this. Motherfuckers to sit there and be looking. I know how to handle. Bitch, show your motherfucking history, bitch, in your fucking cell phone for the last 2 days, bitch. The fuck you got going on your motherfucking playlist, bitch? What kind of music do you listen? What movies do you watch? Bitch, what you say inside of your motherfucking head? You see what I'm saying? Moron. God damn, you know, that might be a good word. Fucking around. These motherfuckers tell me I'm moron. A miserable, I was like, come be. Miserable ass. My paper's not flying away. A miserable moron. Who does that? Who sits here and jumps to a conclusion that I am a motherfucking, I ain't about to go up in there and fuck with them, right? I don't feel like it, because then I put it like this. Listen, I don't know where to go. I'm not about to miss this bus and then fuck around and be on a blank goddamn mission. Not now. Shit. About to cry about what? The thing about it is, what I would be about to cry now is that whoever you are, I don't want to see. This is the thing. I don't like to say, audacity, and you know what I'm saying. All of these words, you got the audacity. I don't find those words reliable for me, but I know that they are effective and I can use them. The situation is this, plain and motherfucking simple. They don't do business like I do business. They are trying to always put me in slavery, and they ass don't realize how much motherfucking slavery they ass the ones that's in, where they are constantly the ones lock and key all this very life, trying to steal every piece of a bit of motherfucking anything from me, or even my desire to just show up and articulate just, hey, whatever. What if I want to get a motherfucking somebody to look at me and know that I can handle my matters, and they fucking sit here, listen, this is how I handle my shit anywhere I go. You know why? Because this is where I'm at. And I have called all over the United States of America, and these same kind of jobs deal on the same kind of shit. Get kicked out with you, my role model. Who? No. It might be one motherfucker around here that got a great ass motherfucking role, but never mind 100% role model. Never. Tell you that like it is. And guess what? No, I don't have a role model. It would be impossible for me to have a motherfucking role model. I am my own. You're my role model, and you trying to tell? Are you a moron? Are you all this stuff? You want me to be like you? there is no motherfucking possible way that I'm going to sit out here and let these motherfuckers abuse me. And then, yes, it's only so much that they can take at once. But damn, I want to do some other stuff in my life. I'm about to turn off this phone though because I need to save my battery. I'm still out here food all around me. I'm gonna be upset. Oh shit. Why you going in there?
I'm gonna go into one of the apartments and fill out some paperwork.
For what?
They told me I got to.
You know? So you just gonna go in there?
They're the bosses. They're telling me what to do.
So are you? Oh, so that's what y'all do. Y'all do anything while y'all on the job? Shit. You. Oh, god damn.
5 minutes hopefully. I'll be right out.
Oh, please. You gonna be wearing that when you come out?
Yeah, hopefully.
God damn. The same thing? Oh, shit. Man, okay. I gotta figure out how to get me a motherfucking solar power. I'm trying to design a phone. I'm Jasmine. I don't care about what nobody else had before. I'm Jasmine Renee Davis. And then even my name now. I don't care. These luxury items are important to me. One is to be able to be myself. I want juice. I want some food that I can eat that don't involve any motherfucking, not even a goddamn manure. These motherfuckers sick as fuck out here. God damn, these motherfuckers get on my nerves. Oh. I want to be happy. I want to be able to learn. Like, I keep only having to do bits and pieces every so often. I want to continue to live my life. I want to grow. I'm for real. Like, all this stuff. I mean, I didn't know my phone was on mute. My tablet. I'm not about to sit up here and let these motherfuckers abuse me. It's stupid. I gotta sit up here and be on my best behavior. Everything I gotta look great about. These motherfuckers ain't raising me. They not raising the shit out of me. Do you ever believe that maybe my dad wanted to be involved in this shit? While motherfuckers talk about my dad is in hell as if they're doing any motherfucking better. So what? Motherfuckers do what they have to do. But one thing that my dad did, he had the motherfucking way to motherfucking push me out his motherfucking nutsack. And I'm out here begging for motherfucking blood. So all you punk ass motherfuckers want to talk that shit to me, you understand, my dad didn't never rape me. My dad didn't never molest me. My dad ain't never stole from me. My dad ain't never asked me for money. And I don't give a fuck. Ask me for some money. That shit cute sometimes. Motherfucker ask me if I got some money, shit, let me know. Cause I don't really ask for money. But it's a level and it's a specific type that have to have some motherfucking money to talk to. I'm not fucking bullshitting. Can't even do that. Can't even get down like that. Can't do shit. I'm 39. What the fuck do these motherfuckers expect out here? Can't even be myself. I had to fucking act like a cheap ass, like what? Like be cheap out here. I'm Jasmine Renee Davis. I had to sit out here and be on the dumbest shit all the motherfucking time. I can't even have fun with myself the way I want to kick it. Can't even motherfucking upgrade motherfuckers around here to see, oh, wait a minute. Even if this a gang of them motherfuckers, right? They don't give a fuck who holler at me, long as one of them in their group holler at me. If they know that they don't qualify, they got a bigger homie or something, you know what I'm saying, that'll holler at me. I can't. I got to stay with the poor one, the one, you know what I'm saying, that I got to sit here and not fuck with. Whether it be clerical, whether it be motherfucker at work, in the streets, any goddamn thing. This is my point of view. I can't kick it for real, like, and really show, like, what I'm interested in, because this is what is expected for me. I go to the store, they don't really have shoes to fit me. Like, what is it? I used to get in trouble so much when I wore shorts. It made no sense. Motherfuckers rather me wear boy shorts. What? Your man can't be around me because of my shorts. Did you come with a pair? You know I was gonna be here. You know it's a fucking summer. You know I'm 16, motherfucking 17. Motherfucker, what you mean? I cannot wear these little ass. What do you see in me that you believe that I'm this fucked up and this out of hand by me just putting on some motherfucking clothes? I can't take it. My dad ain't never abused me like that except when he told me that he don't want me walking around here like a tramp. I gotta go try to see about this guy. And was he wrong? No. So what? Yes, he probably, you know what I'm saying, man, my dad, man, he told me and the best things that his money could ever buy. To show me. I didn't see it. Why? Because I'm looking at all these other. I'm not going to keep living my life like that. And no, it ain't nobody's fault. I'm not doing it because of them. I'm doing it because I'm growing into exactly who I am. I always have been like this. And I don't give a fuck if I only have shown that I've been like this one day out of a motherfucking week, 2 days out of a week. Motherfucking, how many weeks? 52 days plus motherfucker, if you want to add some holidays, weekends, and birthdays and shit. So about 70 days out of a motherfucking week. Oh, but that's okay. Because out of the motherfucking 70 days out of a year, rather, I've still been me. Hell no. I'm trying to make a point to a motherfucker to say, they look for something. That's their job. They look for the crime. I understand that. So I have to break it down to these motherfuckers where I come from because they're only trained. They like got a line. That's the crime. Like motherfucking Flintstones or what is it? Motherfucking the Jetsons. Shit. No. fuck I mean? God damn. Oh, I see it. Does it fuck? God damn. It should be coming soon. It's gonna be like, but I can fuck around. I might talk about something that'll fucking take off. I'll be through. God. Ugh. I had to fucking figure out. I'm scrambling to find my money. I know I should have had $5. The fuck happened to my shit? I had five, and the dollar that I did get was a dollar I had tucked away. So I would at least have $1. God damn. These motherfuckers will sit there overreacting. Hell no, overreacting. Overreacting by whose standards? By them not being able to handle the shit because why? What? Look at this shit. Y'all must knew I was coming. I don't give a fuck about y'all, man. Hell no, I can't. I'm fucking take it easy. For what? Huh? Probably what? Plain and motherfucking simple. What? Shit, y'all fucking kidding. I guess you doing that on, yeah. That's his job to do some stupid ass shit. Look at this shit. It don't even, it does though. God, look at all of this. Engineer, you, okay, fuck it, I gotta try today. Y'all want, so y'all find this funny or what? Y'all fucking kidding me or not? How smart, this your car? Is this your car?
Yeah.
What the fuck? I'm so happy you're here. Okay, what kind of math? You an engineer?
In my defense, I didn't park it.
Shit. Oh well.
Apartment.
Oh, because
I'm just getting tools out of it.
oh, because you're an engineer. That had to do with. Are you an
I'm
engineer?
an engineering tech.
That tech. Oh shit. What kind of fucking math and shapes and shit you motherfucking using out here? Ain't no goddamn y'all funny than a motherfucker. Pay me my goddamn money. These motherfuckers. Listen. Listen. They asses, because I'm not about to interfere with their job and stuff. They asked to sit out here. I'm excited. Oh my goodness. No. How? I'm about to sit down on this side because I don't want my phone to drop down that drain. But I have to sit actually on this side because the bus stop is over here. Fucking listen to this. It has to do with this type of shit. I don't know. Hold on. First of all, if my dad was ever a loser, you don't understand how motherfuckers will sit there. So I watched this movie. I mean, not a movie. See, I don't tell them how I grew up. So I watched I had seen a video. It was a video of this lawyer who was taking care of his dad. And so his dad actually had children that were like teachers and all this stuff, but he happened to be a good boy. Leave it up to his dad to say. And his dad, he was taking care of his dad, in which had a form of dementia. It was a breakdown in the form of what I was watching because I don't know if he was having, did he say, not cardiovascular though. Fuck. He's not physical. It's a word. dementia. And well, hold on now. Ooh, this is good. This motherfucker. Okay, so what happened is that he tried to explain Alzheimer's. I said, you know what, motherfucker? Let me see what you got to say. You sound like so. He says that Alzheimer's. See, the way that they want to get so intelligent, because you know why? Or maybe they're protecting someone. So they don't want to interfere with the prosecution teams, or they don't want to interfere with what the city, they don't know, right? Or what the rules are, or who's the leader, what they got going on. And then they also fuck around. They didn't put some shit out there and they just work there or whatever. I don't know what it could be. And I want to watch the video again because I really didn't watch it to study it. But when I watched the video, it was saying like, and I don't have to believe this now because it's some bullshit, because my determination pretty much from my point of view would make sense to argue what that individual was taught, because first of all, he was able to articulate it from some point of view. Although he was trying to say, you know, his dad though, I just like how I just want to put it from, I like their style. I like their style in a way where it seemed like they just come from a very secure, like, where I can tell that his dad was strong and had an education, and that because of his education, it sustained him, and that he could turn himself around because of the state that he was in. But because they accepted a diagnosis, and oftentimes it's tough because to prevent whether it be neglect or to have that scare factor where they are really desperate of answers and they want to be appropriate, they want to be right, they look and search for reliable information. They believe that the medication now has worked. Whether it was somebody hating on his dad and began to slowly poison him along the way, and it led to a severe change, or if he was taking some kind of like medications that, you know, because I've seen it. I've been through this shit on my own where pharmacies give, it's supposed to say the one prescription, but they have fake medication that's real, but it's not the genetic makeup. And then they also make an excuse and say, try the generic. Try the generic, you know what I'm saying? You know, I don't know what hell is though. And so I don't get too upset when motherfuckers say shit like that, because really how I am, that might give me some hope that my dad is really in a place that I'll be able to fucking see him come be alive. You know what I'm saying? That, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. Because that's what it's about, right? If someone is in hell, they are alive. Whether they're burning, he was never supposed to burn. So motherfuckers be lying about hell, though. But it was said that his dad was like, experienced something that would go in his brain. There would be some markers that was happening, right? And I wasn't paying that much attention because I understood it. So I understood it immediately. And so I didn't have to write it word for word because I have my report. And so like, I did not. It's like I understood what he said. That's it. But what he is saying, what I interpreted, comes from there is different deposits that would affect him, that would significantly and drastically alter the shape of the way that perhaps his brain waves are, but not only that, his confidence. Because if it's not making sense, if it's not adding up on paper, which usually someone intelligent is going to say, this makes no sense to me. You know what I'm saying? This should not be happening because I'm not on drugs to this. I'm not sick. No one has this, or, you know what I'm saying? Where is it coming from? Like, and it causes an emotional, um, it shows a more like, it gets to a point where someone has an awareness. And it's like, okay, what's happening? If some, like, I've drank alcohol before, right? So I've had alcohol. One thing about alcohol is this: when I'm not drinking it, I'm not like that. Fuck you. I've been in this situation before where I have drunk so much. I have been in a situation before where I probably don't remember everything that has happened throughout the day. Not even how somebody may have looked or anything like that. Even I had just said it the other day, like, you know, sometimes that's why that's why it happens, you know. So, like, okay, this is only supposed to be a one-time thing, and I want to enjoy myself in the moment, just to find, you know what I'm saying, a level of something just right now, to experience something, maybe to reach an ancestral thing, or just to kind of like work on situations. Some call it a therapy. That's bullshit, but it is what it is. But if someone is getting that type of thing every day, it's just going to cause a problem, whatever that problem is. And so sometimes those deposits are so strong, whereas they build like space, like they like damn near rent a room inside of the body, from what I can see. And they unpack, they, you know what I'm saying, start living there. But that does not mean that they cannot be asked to leave. You know what I'm saying? That they will get up and leave too. They don't have to have, you know, too much thing other than maybe to look at what someone is eating, what someone is drinking, you know, some clarification on that. A place like Wisconsin, from what I have seen in many places, in particular perhaps like in the Great Lakes area, whatever, perhaps maybe like Kenosha, Racine, maybe even Illinois, even the food choices and stuff like that is pretty nasty. You know what I'm saying? The way that they do things, you know, even some of the vegetables. And I said, well, I went to this store, and I just could not eat the vegetables. And it was in 2024. I was so upset. Actually, I couldn't even eat the watermelon because the watermelon was spoiled. I was pissed off. And I was upset about it. But I said, this tastes like it got some drugs in it. But if someone is just, you know, drinking on a regular basis, even having a beer or something, you know, eating some kind, and sometimes someone might get some oysters or some squid or some sushi that's going to make them high and send them up on another level, all that experimental stuff. But you have to be, like I said, you have to be aware, like, this is what I'm taking. when you're getting something and you don't know, but you expect it to be clean because you know that you're trying to eat clean, it's going to throw you off. And so if you have someone that you trust and they're being dishonest where they play nice this whole motherfucking time, and they say, okay, well, you have the signs of this, instead of saying, first of all, before I touch you, I want to make sure that you are clean, that you are clean, and so I can understand if you are going to still have this same feeling, um once you have even cleaned your bowels out, just shitted all that stuff out, got it all out your system, and just like healed your body, whether that goes into some physical therapies and just strengthen yourself. After you flush all that out, you're gonna feel like you dropped so much weight off. You're gonna feel a little bit enlightened, but there may be some extra added areas though. I'm Jasmine Renee Davis, that would actually um indicate that healing is possible and that healing is actually necessary. But so many times that's not the business. That's not the job. And that's not where all of the money comes from. And also, it doesn't make sense on paper because they say there's no cure. Because you don't have regenerative medication, especially like it's a difference when someone is paying money, their own money, and when an insurance is paying it. If you're making all your money off of a demise, perhaps mine, you're going to constantly want me to be in that institutional situation, but I would never know. So it would be like, you're not my personal fucking cop. You know what I'm saying? Like, because if you were mine, don't say mine, because you would be a lot more, I don't want to say prone, but you would feel a lot better in doing what the fuck I tell you to do. Because what I'm saying to do is to be yourself and hear what I'm saying and reply to me in your own way. Like, I want to know what's up with you. How do you do this job? Like, why I be like, they kind of like competing with me, like almost. I got my little pages like I enforcement and shit. I mean that shit. But so what? No, I'm not about to hire you. Hell no. So you can fuck around and act like you a branch off of my shit, be behind my back laughing the fuck at me, and all y'all motherfuckers try to do a fucking union on my shit behind my back and vote me the fuck out. No. No. I'm not competing with them. But I just look at the situation, all of the problems that I go through, all of the chaos it does not make sense. And I look at my dad, I say, was them bitches putting shit little something, little stupid ass bitch, you got some little ass titties. Bitch, you got some little titties that look bigger than motherfuckers around here. So you swear you doing something. You swear you on something. You know what I'm saying? So y'all want to show y'all little titties to these retirees out here. And then you sitting there taking odd jobs. You get hired. Somebody hired. It's easy to get hired at Golden Corral. Shit. I would go back and I don't got nowhere to stay. I don't really want to go back and work at a job that I already worked at. I just don't want to do it. And most of them, it's litigation. So it fucked me up. But I look at it, what's worth it, what's not. You know what I'm saying? Like, what would be the most desirable, where it was just a mistake, or was there actually a crime that was committed toward me? But so I look at the situation and saying, like, they had my dad on these medications, where if he was not active, he probably would have been in a much more fucked up situation, where he's moving his legs. And that's why I said yesterday, though, I said, all of this stuff out here, work with it. It all goes together, meaning to me, like, when someone is out here and the food is having plastics in it, in nanoplastics. I mean, I'm telling you, you'd be surprised. You know, even if they're just saying it just to drive someone crazy and conspiracy theories and all those things, though, right? I still have to work through my problems. When I learned that they have things like plastiline, it adds up to me because I was saying like, wow, you know, when I wasn't cooking my food on the skillet, when I was out there just eating like bags of potato chips and really like my pumpkin seeds and my dried fruits and my canned beans, when I was eating stuff like that. But when I started using that oil, it seems like I got a little bigger, but I had to learn how to continue to have my bowel movements. So I had to switch up like what I was eating, how I was cooking it. But I added my spice, whether that be like the cayenne pepper, the jalapeno, to heat up my body so that shit wouldn't basically stick to me where it's melting. Now it's just flushing right through, in which that's what it's really caused for. But it's all about structure, perhaps. Like, it's all about how they had a fucking damn got a detour do that. They might have a fucking fuck. Let's see here.
You have reached Ride, the City of Racine, public transit, also known as the Bell Urban System. We are currently.
It better not be a detour, because if it's a detour, they should have a sign on the fucking thing up there. This goddamn sign.
Operator, or for scheduling information, you may log on to our website at rideracine.com. Again,
were you saying something like doing something toward me? Was that like, are you like, you looking at me? Oh, I'm Jasmine Renee Davis. I'm Jasmine Renee Davis. Oh shit, what you want? Y'all looking to see. I got it going on now. What? I could probably make my own drinks. I'm Jasmine Renee Davis. I'm Jasmine Renee Davis.
Nice to meet you.
Oh, what you mean, meet? Do you know what that means? Meet how? What does meet how? I mean, what does meet it mean? How? I'm asking two questions at once. I'm trying to see if my phone call about to be answered. What do you mean meet? And plus, I'm slow too sometimes. Oh, you want to? Oh, why? Okay, that's what I was wondering. Like meeting. So what's up? What you mean? So you around here? Do you work like police or like what? To work up? Why? What you mean? Hell, motherfucking no!
Police. I don't like police.
Oh, y'all work in the factories? Oh, okay.
Me and my brother, we just close. We just keep it.
Okay.
We don't want to drive today.
Okay.
But we finna go to.
Okay. I'm Jasmine Renee Davis, though. I got some videos on YouTube. Yeah. Oh, for real? Shit, I ain't accepting like, I don't do like the stars. I'm not getting paid and shit.
Why you not getting paid?
Because I want to make my, hello. Oh, shit. Because I don't want them to control me. It's already their little communities and stuff that they have, you know? And it's already too much, like, being restricted. I don't even know all the rules about their community, so I'm already having some type of way about it or whatever. But I just want to own my own work and be able, if it ever come down to, if they try to shut my shit down or whatever, I have more power, like buying power and more authority over my stuff, because I put a lot of effort into my work. This is just me. Like, it ain't, I mean, I can't do anything about it. Shit that it's not anything that I can do. But I just don't want those random just trying to take care of me and like they supported me or whatever. So, but it is what it is. I have some videos out there though. on YouTube. But if you work at a capacity of like some kind of public entity or something like that, this is notice that you are not welcome just to be on my page without written notice. Though to me, you have to ask for permission. Okay. But so I don't really know. You got some questions?
I do got some questions for you.
What?
What is you doing later?
Later? How's later?
Like when you free?
Why y'all look beat up or like injured? What's up? What y'all wrapped all up? Y'all science projects?
Football incident. Yeah.
Are y'all science projects?
It's a football incident.
Or like what? Like holistic natural projects? What y'all doing? Y'all figuring your own life out or what?
No, I know
Shit.
I know
Okay, so good. What does that mean?
What you gonna do later?
When? Later how? I really want to have an expansive vocabulary here. So I want to know, I want you to know it's all kind of detail. What do you mean later? I'm trying to call this goddamn bus. All this on the voicemail. Goddamn. Trying to turn this shit off.
Hey, we good. Alright. I'm gonna catch you later, right?
What you mean you gonna catch me later?
Huh?
What you mean catch me later?
I'm gonna see you later.
How you know that?
I hope I do. In God's prayer, I hope I do.
No, thank you.
Why not?
I don't don't pray and all that stuff. No, thank you. I'm not interested. Don't worry about it. You said that's what you for what? Jesus, for what? Why you ask me that?
I was asking.
For what reason?
Because I was trying to take your soul. Me.
Oh, you want to take my soul? You sure about that? How you plan on doing that? You want to take my soul? You sure? So if you saying some shit like that, then what if your soul get fucked around and lost? Shit. I'm just asking a question.
We were just asking a question.
I'm just wondering.
That's all. We don't want no problem. We don't want no.
No, it's just a problem. I'm just trying to ask you.
Want your back, bro? Yeah.
What?
You said you want your back, bro?
Hell no.
Okay.
What kind of y'all are talking stupid out here? But if you want to get down, if you want to get it on, then it's probably a motherfucking a park around here, a racetrack, a football field, a tennis court, some shit like that. You talking shit? And let me see why the fuck where your soul at? God damn it! You better go find your shit so you can get fucked up out here. Is that what?
About, like,
what?
Taking your soul. We talk about. We ain't trying to fight. We talking about
fight.
No, we talking about freaky activity.
Freaky shit, but what you saying back, bro? Why you talk?
Okay, how about this?
For what? What would I do? So if you fucking me and you break my back, how much time are you trying to put into this? You need me to be back broke, all fucking back broke, so you can fuck me how long now? You need me to fucking be like that, broke? My fucking back be all broken.
That's what I'm trying to
Why my back gotta be broke though? God damn!
I ain't gonna break your back.
Damn, for real? I'm just asking you.
Yeah. What? Yes.
Hell no, I never heard that before. You have to explain this because it might be something about the. So then, my back break.
I'm finna explain it to you. If I fuck you too good and you get stuck in that position, it's not for me.
Oh. So what the fuck? You be better off seeing how I can motherfucking tell you how to heal yourself.
Look, how about that? Hey, you trying to come with us? Go to the crib.
For what?
That's gonna play crazy.
No, I don't. I'm not playing crazy. How?
Alright, that's me. We finna go real.
I'm real about my shit. I just want to know y'all better do you shit. I don't know. Y'all looking for somebody that accept that little shit? Or if you get pregnant, y'all really snatch your soul. You don't give a fuck who soul is. If it's in you, you gonna clean it up, huh? God damn. Where the fuck is that goddamn bus at? That's you. You park that. I'm not harassing you. Oh my goodness. Why are you sitting here driving like that? You don't want to be questioned about some shit. I have to try to figure this out. Where the fuck is the bus? It's 202. They might come, they may not be, because they about to be over there at the transit. See, this is a lawsuit. Promise you it. Look at this shit. It's a fucking lawsuit. If I'm sitting here knowing I have something to do, knowing that if the bus does not come, they are false advertising and they're causing a severe distinctive amount of detouring, which leads to a detachment of my agenda and insufficiency in my schedule. Whereas it'll show up for whatever reason. But I guess if somebody catching a bus, they don't have shit to do, especially where they haven't fought yet. These lazy motherfuckers, the place is right there where you go. You have the power to have the buses that run 24 hours a day. You are failing your own motherfucking system. These motherfuckers out here talking all that shit. Oh, the city failing them, this and that. You motherfuckers sit there and these homeowners, what the fuck y'all on? I don't give a fuck if you renting or not. You have not made sure that these buses run 24 hours a day so that everybody in there want to go to different places and do all this dumbass shit. But you sit there and move Social Security, but you make sure Social Security put in their paperwork to make sure the bus drives a motherfucker to Social Security so they can sign their motherfucking life on that goddamn dotted line. Shit. Them hospitals, all them motherfuckers, make sure that you drive a little bit motherfucking further now, but they don't drive to motherfucking University of Wisconsin Parkside. It was a motherfucking wave where a lot of blacks was graduating from motherfucking University of Wisconsin Parkside that went on to be something, had a goddamn job and got out of the fucking little slaveries around here and they went back to a motherfucking criminal background, even though they probably still in criminal justice. Shit, but they leveled up. Motherfuckers probably at a higher level than the motherfuckers who was trying to what? I don't know. I don't know. I gotta see it. God damn. The fuck. Ain't this about a bitch?
Stay on the line for the next available operator or for scheduling information.
I don't be liking to have pictures where I know that I'm not looking lost, but then I am sometimes.
Again, that's right. Thanks for calling and enjoy the ride.
I'm Jasmine. What? What did you say?
I said City Bus, how can I help you?
Who are you?
I don't have to give you my name. I answered the phone.
Okay, I'm gonna be really do my best that I'm doing. Do you know my name?
I don't really care to. Can I help you with something?
Okay, now I'm gonna take a deep breath, and I have two questions to ask you. Okay.
By all means, how can I help you?
So the first question would be, you're Route 3, that's right, over here near, we want to try to be careful. What is that? Stanner Street? And I don't know where City Hall is over here. Hello?
I'm waiting for the question.
I'm asking you the question, and I'm trying to be the best that I can be right now.
Okay, so what is the question?
I'm asking the question, and I have a serious problem with the way that you are talking to me.
Okay, but you never asked me a question. I can't answer it if I don't know what the question is.
I'm asking the question, and I'm okay, but why are you hurrying me? And why are you? First of all, I didn't ask you to give. I asked your name, and you talk about you don't care about my name. You like talking to me like that.
I just said that. I said I don't need your name.
You say you don't care. You don't know. You say you don't.
I said I don't need your name. How can I help you? That's my exact word.
You disregarded me. I asked you, did you know my name? Okay. Jeez. These bitches out here want to sit here and play Motherfucking. Oh.
Sorry. Sonia Wright.
Sonia Wright. Okay. So they know who the fuck I am. No? They know who I am, because if they did not know who I am, then they would not be transferring my motherfucking calls to somebody, and I'm calling just to ask about the bus. I wouldn't doubt it, because these motherfuckers in so much goddamn trouble, it don't make no goddamn sense. And they like to get themselves in more trouble so they can jump in the motherfucking equation. They want everybody gonna be at trial. That if I motherfucker ask everybody that shit, they gonna shut the city the fuck down. Ain't nothing gonna be open. Everybody gonna be at motherfucker. And bitches don't want to be stuck at work because them hoes ain't never had to work a day in a motherfucking life for shit. But to what?
At ridereceipt.com.
Fuck me over.
Again, that's ride, R-Y-D-E, receipt.com. Thanks for calling and enjoy the ride.
They don't realize the amount of harassment while Trevor Young running his ass all over the motherfucking state looking for folk and votes. I don't know why man, listen, y'all got y'all rules, but why is he not getting his work done at his current motherfucking job, though? Is he still working at the motherfucking bus company? The city bus? These motherfuckers, ain't no way, no. That bus went downtown already. They have already done. They don't want to talk because they know they ass not fucking working. This motherfucking bus over here, they have already went downtown. So they can, man, listen. Hi, I'm Jasmine Renee Davis. Can you explain to me, first of all, the level of integrity and reliability that you all have when you call me and steady abuse me, and I'm sitting here on Route 3 outside of City Hall near this motherfucking DeVita dialysis, and no bus has come. And the buses are already at that transit center, and no Route 3. There's nothing stating a detour or anything out here.
Okay, how long you been out there?
Listen, what time does the bus come up over here?
How long have you been out
Does the bus come over here or not?
Yes, it does. How long have you
Okay, so looks like it's a bus pulling up over here, but I do know that usually your buses leave that transit center about this time. And the reason why I called was because I've been out here enough time where I did not miss the bus. Y'all are in trouble. Transfer my call to Willie McDonald, please. I hung up on this bitch on the accident. Damn, what the fuck is so hard? Shit. Open this goddamn. Man, listen. The door was closing right when I'm walking up. Why would you close the door right when I'm walking up? Shit. How simple is that? Just time the bus come. I wasn't fighting them. That's not my problem that you late. How is that my problem you late? What you mean? I'm doing what I'm supposed to do. It's you late. Yeah, you are late. Shit, that ain't my fault. You're not about to abuse me and I'm grabbing my stuff. Shit. Whoa. What? Let me see what this stupid ass is about to do. Lie if you want to, I promise you. Do not lie on me. Do not lie on me. They got this bitch. What you a part of? What gang? What gang are you a part of?
I call my dispatch.
For what?
I need one passport, the other customer.
Okay, because you talking about that you are late and that you gotta go and you see that I'm getting my stuff. I'm not your boss. Don't tell me that. I'm doing everything that I'm supposed to do. I'm not running this bus like this.
Around 86 and Transit Center, please.
Shit. They made everybody, I'm sorry, all these mothers on this bus is late. Don't tell me what the fuck to do. Don't get on bus. What? I ain't taking your picture. I'm showing that it's other. Don't play. If you want to do something, I ain't making y'all miss the fucking bus. All y'all police officers and everybody involved, I do not care. You are the one driving here, and y'all should plan y'all stuff better, knowing that you had to put others on the bus. You're not about to keep killing for these hospitals and other motherfuckers and blaming everybody. I don't give a fuck. Live your life. You're supposed to get on this bus, and if this bus late, they supposed to hold everybody over there, and they should have better rules. Fuck this. And they want to cripple everybody so nobody can drive out here with all this bogus ass shit. Sup? Shit. Don't look at me. Don't look at me. Fuck. You don't want to be on my camera, but you Oh, my shit was muted. Ugh, I'm pissed off. I don't give a fuck. They got that shit on camera. It's 2:19 too. Hold on. Yes, it is. My motherfucking phone. Um, my other video went out. Ugh, I don't care. I'm pissed off at that motherfucking. But they got my motherfucking message. Mm-mm. They want to see if I'm the problem and why these motherfuckers been fighting me. If they want to see about killing me because they believe that I'm causing this. I'm Jasmine Renee Davis. They want to see about how serious I am and what I'm. No, you're not gonna abuse me from the motherfucking courthouse all the way through the fucking city bus to the fucking police station and upset me so fucking motherfucker figure out that they want to bust a cap. No, it is not about that. This is all to do with the city of Racine. This is about y'all shit and the things that y'all doing and not giving a fuck about any of that shit. Shit, it wasn't really shit that anybody missed any motherfucking way though. It really wasn't. It was somebody on the bus saying don't record him. I wasn't trying to record him or whatever. But the problem about it is, goddamn it, listen, I'm recording the situation. Like I said, sorry, not motherfucking sorry. Straight up. Because the simple ain't no motherfucking way. Everyone sit out here and keep putting me through all kinds of motherfucking problems and hardships and all those things and not do their goddamn job. I would not be going through any of this shit. Not any of it. Shit. Let's see. God damn. And I don't know when they start running every 30 minutes or not, but this is a huge ass motherfucking problem. Then transfer my call over. All I'm doing is asking, hey, I'm over here basically waiting at this fucking bus because they came and all the other, at this transit center, all the other buses had left. They were late. But so I don't know exactly what time I'll be that way, maybe about shit. Now it's probably ain't gonna be until 3:15. This figure and did this shit. It's like they fuck up so that I can't get. I said if I tell them I gotta be somewhere at 2:00, they gonna motherfucking make sure that I don't get to the courts. When I told them I had to go and print some stuff out to submit to the court, these fucking buses show up with a whole motherfucking grand scheme of things. Straight up, man. So I don't know what you want to do or whatever, but I can be there in not even like an hour unless you want to, if you want to wait, or I'll tell you where I'm at or whatever. Yeah, if you want to come this way, you can. Otherwise, I just have to wait until they come. Well, I can walk over here, but it still be the same amount of time though. Okay, well, I should be there about that time for sure. But they might, I don't know, they might come every 30 minutes. I'm going to call and check and I'll tell you. Fuck. Stupid ass motherfuckers act like nobody have a life but them. I just try to explain to them, like, because I said, oh, maybe they were just running a little late because somebody is in this wheelchair. First of all, if you are not fucking trained to make sure you can get someone strapped in that motherfucking wheelchair within that specific amount of time, then that's your goddamn problem, not mine. Because, as I say, my vocabulary stretches a specific way. And for me to constantly deal in this ugly ass shit, I'm serious. Motherfucker, I'm laughing because the motherfucker may believe I got to be fucking kidding. But I'm so serious. My vocabulary I would much rather expand, and I know myself because I know myself and I learn myself. And that's another reason why I record so often. That's another reason why I continue recording these live videos throughout 2020 and 2021. It's because I was seeing myself in a specific way, that I was hearing the way I was looking, like seeing the way I was looking, hearing the way that I was talking, looking at myself from a different point of view, hearing, my speech, hearing how I sound, even on, what I'm saying, videos and all those other things. Shit. But so I said, motherfucker, I told whoever that was, I'm like, you know what? Don't look at me. Don't fucking look at me. He said he want to look at me. I said, listen, if you don't want to be recorded, then don't fucking look at me. You don't, how the fuck you going to see, don't want to be seen, but you want to see me. Like, make it make sense. There's no motherfucking way that they about to be out here controlling the way that I see things, where this can be a motherfucking eyes in the back of my motherfucking head. You're saying that extra set of eyes, or just only that it is. And the only reason why I said that, because some only understand that this is a camera. It's going to catch activity that I may miss, or that I have to use for my own recollection or whatever. Like I said, motherfucker, why are you on the city bus? I do not need to go through the turmoil where these motherfuckers trying to isolate me and shut me down, but want me to steady figure out how to make it. I'm not about to be out here busting my ass, walking every motherfucking where because of them, especially when it's cold or fucking hot, or where I don't even want to walk through specific areas, or if I can't. Listen, you're not Jesus walk. I don't give a fuck. I don't care what y'all want to see from me. So y'all want to motherfucking have everybody around here on their goddamn knees, and you're not going to use me to motherfucking do it, because first of all, I don't give a fuck. I don't care. Shit. These motherfuckers out here doing the worst ass motherfucking shit, man. If it was muted, that's too bad, because the motherfucker should have heard it. I snapped the fuck out, because first of all, this bitch is sitting up here talking about I'm trying to get my card out. I'm not going to hold it in my hand because I dropped it before when I was trying to hold it in my hand. That little ass, thin ass fucking piece of paper, my hand is way bigger than that. So I'm holding other stuff, and it might slip out my hand. I might not grab it. Maybe it don't have shit to do with my hand big now. It's making sense, but it probably don't make sense. But it does to me.
RYDE-Receipt.com. Thanks for calling and enjoy the ride.
They need to be able to take care of those who are getting on their buses. I have a question, and then I ask that my call be transferred to Willie McDonald, and I can barely hear you all. You all sound like you're kind of distant. But are your buses now going to be running every 30 minutes? Because when I got here on a bus and I had called, and I guess, I don't know if you all are skilled or you are trying to aggravate me, or if this is a trick or whatever, but I don't appreciate it. I don't welcome you all into my life. But the problem is this: the buses were gone when I got here on Route 3. No buses were outside. So I literally have to wait 1 hour until.
You have to wait 10 minutes. The bus will be there in 10 minutes.
Wait, I'm Jasmine Renee Davis. What's your name?
Yeah, Lisa.
Okay, that's why I called to ask you, were they coming now every 30 minutes or not?
No, you didn't ask me that.
Yes, I did.
You guys talking on the phone.
I did ask if it was every 30 minutes now.
Okay, all right. Yes.
So are you saying that I did not say that? Or you did not hear me say that?
I heard you say that, but you didn't give me time to answer. You started talking about something else.
I was only talking about that, and I was explaining if not, then I would not have any other choice but to wait a whole hour. That's all. So I was just wondering so I can know how to plan my time. Why are y'all fighting me? Because I'm telling you, I know how to fight every way that I possibly. Y'all simple shit that y'all doing to me, the way that y'all. Why do y'all act like y'all know me? I don't like this. How come y'all can't keep it professional?
I'm not a fighter. I'm a lover. So
I don't love. What love got to do with this? That's what I'm saying. That's unprofessional.
you're supposed to love one another.
No, I'm not. It's who the fuck? So who are you coming in representation of? Y'all already said y'all bus is a church bus as it is. Route 4. Yeah, bitch, I don't give a fuck. Man, listen, these niggas out here poor pimping. They got these bitches doing all kind of shit, but every single one of these niggas better recognize. Oh, and oh, some more. Now, if you don't know what the fuck that mean, now you gonna have to ask me. Fuck y'all, man.
Support way to go
Damn, no, Jasmine. No, bitch, please stop acting like you fucking know me. Thank you. Then the bitch gonna lie like that. Love, your lying ass ain't show me no motherfucking love. That's why I don't give a also don't give a fuck. And don't try to guess. I'm not scarred. I'm not abused by love. I'm not a victim of love. Y'all want to figure out why? Because you'll never stay the course, bitch. So what the fuck you worried about? Why I don't want to love? Nobody ever broke my heart and challenged me because I sing the fuck out of song. But yes, I never had to love again. Yes, I meant every fucking word that I say. I don't have to love no motherfucking more, bitch. You keep on motherfucking loving and getting what the fuck you get out of love, bitch. But one thing is for sure, you're violating the rules of love. If I ever did love, it'll be real, motherfucker. It wouldn't be no fake ass shit, abusive shit like you punk ass motherfuckers, huh? I don't have to have patience and kindness and conquer all things and have a sight of no wrongs that you doing. Bitch, you ain't show no motherfucking Corinthians 13 love or whatever, John 3:16 or nothing, bitch. I don't give a fuck about you. Don't tell me what I'm fucking supposed to do, bitch. Are you fucking serious? What you're supposed to do is understand that I don't do what the fuck you tell me to do, but you do what these motherfucking bus routes supposed to do, ho. The fuck? Hell no. Stupid ass motherfuckers trying to decode my motherfucking life every step of the way, but won't learn they motherfucking Bible, won't learn they motherfucking policies to the motherfucking governments or they goddamn job manuals or nothing. Get the fuck out of here. They don't love me. Hell no. Man, I don't, this is not my kind of thing. Hell no, I gotta play like I'm getting in trouble all the time, and then they think this shit funny, like I'm an aspiring motherfucking criminal or con artist, that I like going to jail. Like no, I don't. I don't like being fucking arrested and having to go through all this dumbass shit and waste my motherfucking time talking to these stupid ass bitches about dumbass shit, looking at stupid ass paperwork. It's insulting because they doing it to everybody. You mean to tell me y'all playing with everybody, joking around, joking with every motherfucking body out here, or y'all just giving me all dummy ass motherfucking paperwork? No. They gonna easily fuck around and find all of them bitches shit. You hear how all of them talking? They want you to know, but I wasn't raised with them motherfuckers. If they talking like that, they faking. They have a plan to talk like that. I don't. I'm the real goddamn thing. And that's why them motherfuckers mad. Cause they know what it takes. They know what a motherfucker want. They know what a motherfucker gonna say or hear. Fuck them, man. Sit here and don't have no motherfucking skills, and they don't pay these motherfuckers, and then I'm not gonna let them sit up here and then take from them. Hell no. I told motherfucker, I give them my phone number, whatever. I can be there probably within 15 minutes. It's another bus, like not even 20 minutes. They coming every 30 minutes now. So, okay, all right, okay, shit. I have to worry about all this dumbass shit these motherfuckers constantly doing to me as if I'm supposed to accept it all the time. They ain't paying enough. They're not skilled, and you're not about to use me to motherfucking sit here and isolate those where you see that y'all cutting legs off around this motherfucker, drugging them up, sending them motherfucking not teaching them all these motherfuckers. And I'm not saying that a motherfucker somebody's gonna get their legs cut off, but you should see how the motherfuckers be coming out them hospitals in pain, can't even sit down. That is inappropriate where they're sitting there suffering them. And yes, they might want to not have drugs for pain medicine. They want to feel it or whatever. But still, y'all want to isolate them and keep them out of the review for everyone to understand because you're not giving the same treatment to everybody. And which is not fair because a lot of cities realize that others have different insurances and others have different, they self-pay and they have different integrities and different accountabilities. And, you know, there is a different outcome and various consequences and stuff like that. I understand that. But then don't sit here and try to keep everybody on the same motherfucking thing and mental illness the fuck out of everybody that get on your city buses or use your public shit or tell them they can't come in or something like that. This is important. Teach these motherfuckers the difference. But no, you got them competing in school, won't teach them. They got to match up with the comparable education. But you let other motherfuckers around here for what? What is the goddamn standard? The lowest that y'all should let a motherfucker get is living. And if you choose to have them to die, then they should be able to understand about their motherfucking self. I'm not dying. Shit. I ain't like nobody else. I'm not harming them. I don't mean no motherfucking ill intent. But at the same time, guess what? I want them motherfuckers to know that I get angry about this shit. Listen, I'm not nice. I don't have to be. Do some real shit. Don't give me no fake ass nice assignment. Oh, this is a nice thing to do.
English, press 1. Para
Go the fuck out here and get on these goddamn buses.
We did not get your card number. Your card number is on the front of your card. To re-enter your card number, you access your account information using your enter your card number.
I'll do it in a little bit. No, it's my shit. So I don't give a fuck. Don't talk to me. These motherfuckers look at me. Oh, you'll be a cool motherfucker. This and that and other. Bitch, no. Hell no. Especially, I don't want to fucking be around y'all. When I send my children to motherfucking school, they got their goddamn lesson out. You ain't my motherfucker. You don't even know how to behave at work. That's where I'm at now at the age of 39. Because if I had some children right now, they'd be in a whole motherfucking different situation. Bitch, I get with the times out here. Fuck you. I have a baby for every goddamn era. And they'll act like every motherfucking time, every motherfucking so often that I have motherfucking been in. Let me have a baby out here. Some motherfucker come around me at this age, they ain't gonna have to be so goddamn perfect. It ain't gonna make no goddamn sense. Really, I'm not fucking with these dumbass motherfuckers out here, please. Shit. Hell no. Because it's serious out here. I promise you, man, this ain't no motherfucking joke. I'm not playing. I'm not happy about this shit, man. Straight up. I be so upset. God damn. I'm about to eat something right now because I don't know how fucked up this next bus driver gonna be. And I need some goddamn energy. Just gotta fuck around and eat some bread. God damn, man. I've been touching all. I don't feel like eating off nobody else's plate today. I don't be wanting to eat that. These motherfuckers act like I was never raised around here like, y'all trying to teach me how to be like you? Hell no! Mm-mm. Feel a little more warm on this bus than they do outside. Yeah. Barely had any motherfucking. Fucking blow dryer. Look what it is. Oh, yeah. I'm looking at your motherfucking self, but you want to focus all the attention on me and shit. That motherfucker busy. What up? Police over there. Okay. I'm not about to burn up all my energy fussing at these motherfuckers and not be able to eat something. They don't understand how energy and shit work. They need to have somebody more intelligent working at all these jobs, at least these public jobs, so they can understand. But they don't. So what I'm having to do is cut the fuck up, as they keep saying. And I'm not about to do that. They keep saying, I'm cutting them off. I'm cutting them off. No. And if they getting fired because of all the shit that they doing, oh well. Because you all know better. Straight up. I want to save some of this bread to eat with my own give a fuck. So let's see. Jasmine. Oh, really? Show your ass, motherfucker. Jasmine, grow, bitch. Now what? Now you want to put your motherfucking money where your mouth is soon? Bitch, you steady, talking shit to me. Because they paperwork fucked up. Lousy ass bitch don't even do their work. I'm Jasmine Renee Davis. Y'all like seeing my pretty ass mad, huh? Telling you. Motherfucker want to see what's in me. Raping the fuck out of this motherfucker aura air out here. Want to see how I really want. For what? Shit, because I be around here keeping it together. I have to pee and some more things. I'm going to come on some other time with the live video. I'm out here. I'm Jasmine Renee Davis. And don't ever make a mistake. So anybody that is watching to believe that they are just playing with me, that they care about me. That is their job, to deceive others and sweep this shit under motherfucking rug. I'm not going to be a skeleton in a motherfucking closet or they goddamn bone broth. Believe that. This ain't a joke. These motherfuckers ain't playing. And guess what? I don't give a fuck if they are playing. I never have been a fan of haunted houses or any of that motherfucking shit. I'm out here. I'm Jasmine Renee Davis. So, I don't agree. Let me make sure motherfuckers believe I'm not playing. I don't agree with the things that they're doing. I don't play like that. I don't find it attractive. I don't want them to be doing some freak nasty abuse porn to me. I told them motherfuckers over there, you ain't about to break my motherfucking back. Like, no, what the fuck is that about? Because I want to understand the culture and let somebody know that yes, it is important that you can say something to me and I know how to talk to you, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, you're not about to sit there and get that from me. But tell me your reason for that. He could have a very motherfucking intelligent reason where he could be a healer and it had to be some reason why he would have to break somebody back and the way that they grow it back just to get in a specific fucking position, any kind of thing. I am not dumb. I'm Jasmine Renee Davis.